Did you know that almost 60% of global stock market is coming from the United States? In numbers, this means almost 24 trillion US dollars of American equities. Welcome to Smart with Money, where we help you become a financial wizard. In today's video, we're diving into Stock Market Mastery, the ultimate beginner's guide to investing in stocks. If you're looking to grow your wealth and secure your financial future, you're in the right place. Make sure you stick around till the end, because we have a surprise that you won't want to miss. Before we start, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notifications to stay updated on all things money. So, you're ready to start investing in stocks, but you might be wondering, what exactly is a stock, and why should you care? A stock represents a share of ownership in a company. When you buy a stock, you're essentially buying a small piece of that company. As the company grows and becomes more profitable, the value of your stock typically increases, meaning you make money. The stock market is where these stocks are bought and sold, and it's a key component of the global economy. Now, let's talk about some fun stock market lingo. You might have heard of bulls and bears. A bull market is when stock prices are rising and investors are optimistic. A bear market, on the other hand, is when stock prices are falling and investors are pessimistic. So, remember, bulls charge forward and bears hibernate. When it comes to tracking the overall performance of the stock market, we look at stock market indices. These indices are basically a collection of stocks that represent a particular market or sector. The most well-known indices are the Dow Jones Industrial Average, the S&P 500, and the Nasdaq Composite, all located in the United States. Normally, each country has its own main stock market index, like the FTSE 100 in the UK, Hang Seng Index in China, and Nifty 50 in India. Here's a fun trivia fact for you. The Dow Jones Industrial Average was created way back in 1896, and it initially only included 12 companies. Today, it's made up of 30 large, well-established companies that are considered industry leaders. So, now that you're familiar with the basics, let's talk about stock analysis. This is where the magic happens. To choose the right stocks to invest in, you'll need to analyze both qualitative and quantitative factors. Qualitative analysis involves understanding a company's business, industry, and competitive position. For example, let's say you're considering investing in Apple. You'd want to understand their products, target market, and competition. Quantitative analysis, on the other hand, is all about the numbers. You'll want to look at key financial ratios and metrics like earnings per share, EPS, price to earnings, PE, ratio, and return on equity, ROE. For instance, Apple's PE ratio can help you determine if the stock is overvalued or undervalued compared to its competitors like Samsung. With stock analysis under your belt, it's time to explore some investing strategies. There are three main strategies that beginners can consider: growth investing, value investing, and dividend investing. Growth investing is all about finding companies that are expected to grow at a faster rate than the market average. Think of companies like Tesla or Amazon in their early days. These stocks can offer higher potential returns, but they also come with higher risks. Value investing, popularized by the legendary Warren Buffett, involves searching for undervalued stocks that the market has overlooked. These stocks in general often have low PE ratios and high dividend yields. A great example of a value stock is Berkshire Hathaway, Warren Buffett's own company. Dividend investing focuses on companies that pay out a portion of their earnings to shareholders in the form of dividends. These stocks can provide a steady income stream, and they're often found in more established industries like utilities or consumer goods. A classic dividend stock is Procter & Gamble, a consumer goods giant that has been paying dividends for over a century. If you already have an idea which of these three investing strategies are best for you, let me know in the comments below. Accordingly, we can dive deeper in those topics. Investing in stocks is not without risks, so it's important to manage those risks through diversification. Diversification means spreading your investments across different asset classes, industries, and geographic regions. This helps reduce the impact of any single stock or sector underperforming. Picture this. If you invested all your money in just one technology stock, and that company suddenly faced a scandal or a massive drop in demand, your entire portfolio would suffer. But if you diversify and invest in stocks from different industries, like healthcare, finance, and consumer goods, the impact of that one stock's decline would be minimized. Risk management of each transaction is also key. Make sure you manage your downside risk. This can be in the form of stop losses. But in whatever way you do, by managing your downside risk, the only thing that can surprise you is the upside. So, the key takeaway here is, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Instead, create a well-balanced investment portfolio that can weather the ups and downs of the market. Alright, now that you're equipped with knowledge about investing strategies and diversification, let's talk about how to actually buy and sell stocks. We talked about different types of brokerages in our Investing 101 video before. When you are buying and selling from a brokerage, you will use a platform. These trading platforms are online services that allow you to buy and sell stocks at the click of a button. You can choose between traditional brokerages or more modern, user-friendly platforms like Robinhood, E-Trade, or Fidelity. Here's a fun comparison. Robinhood is like the cool, new kid on the block, offering commission-free trades and a sleek mobile app, while Fidelity is more like the wise, experienced mentor, providing a wealth of research tools and educational resources. Choose a platform that best suits your needs and preferences. As a beginner, it's crucial to be aware of potential pitfalls that could derail your investing journey. 3 common mistakes to avoid are emotional investing, overconfidence, and market timing. Emotional investing is when you let your feelings dictate your investment decisions, like panic selling during a market crash. Overconfidence, on the other hand, can lead to excessive trading and underestimating the risks involved. Market timing means trying to predict when stock prices will rise or fall, which is very difficult even for seasoned investors. Remember this entertaining story. In the 1990s, many investors got caught up in the dot-com bubble, driven by overconfidence and market timing. When the bubble burst, a lot of people lost their investments. So, learn from history and avoid these pitfalls. Look at this picture here, where the psychology of trading is shown in a graph. Now, let's discuss the secret sauce to building wealth through long-term stock investing. The power of compound interest, combined with consistent reinvesting and dollar-cost averaging, can help you accumulate substantial wealth over time. As we talked about in previous videos, compounding is all about starting early and keeping your earnings in your investment portfolio, so it builds over time. Dollar-cost averaging means buying a fixed times in a year, so that no matter what prices are, you will get an average over the long term. Do this patiently and with discipline, and your wealth will grow tremendously over time. Take the inspiring story of Ronald Read, a janitor and gas station attendant, who amassed an $8 million fortune by investing in stocks consistently over many years. He focused on well-established companies like Wells Fargo, General Electric, and Johnson & Johnson, and held onto his investments for decades. His story proves that patience and a long-term perspective can lead to incredible financial success. Congratulations, you've made it to the end, and now it's time for that surprise we promised. Head over to our website, link in the description, to download our free Stock Market Mastery checklist. This handy guide will help you stay on track as you start your investing journey. To recap, we've covered the basics of stocks and stock market indices, the fundamentals of stock analysis, investing strategies for beginners, the importance of risk management and diversification, trading platforms, common stock market pitfalls, and the power of long-term investing. So, what are you waiting for? Start your journey to stock market mastery today. And remember, the best investment you can make is in yourself. Keep learning, stay disciplined, and be patient. Thank you for joining us on Smart with Money. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and share this video with friends who could benefit from this knowledge. Until next time, happy investing.